I would like to say, first of all, our sincere condolences to the Patricia Waschbisch's family, and how tragically ironic it is that just 1 week ago today in this very room, she was given a proclamation for her tireless effort on behalf of victims of domestic violence.
Like the sheriff said, we're putting together a criminal complaint. I'm hoping to gather up the details today, and I'm hoping to present a criminal complaint to the DA's office tomorrow. We are trying to put together a case for homicide. The details will be in the criminal complaint, so I'm not going to get into any of those right now. The other thing I wanted to accomplish here today is to let the public know that Mr. Kempf has been taken into custody, so he's not out wandering around, and he's being held down in Milwaukee County. An autopsy was performed yesterday. The preliminary results will be covered by the coroner, which is Mr. George Smith, and I'll turn it over to him now.
Confirm the name of the deceased as Trish J. Waschbisch, 45-year-old female that lived in Peshtigo, Wisconsin. Yesterday afternoon in Green Bay, Wisconsin, St. Vincent Hospital, we conducted a autopsy. The preliminary findings of the autopsy are that this young lady died of sharp force injuries. And that's all that I have to say on behalf of the autopsy for this time.
Good morning. I'm Kent Hoffman. I'm an assistant district attorney here in Marinette County. On behalf of our office, our hearts and prayers go out to the Waschbisch family and friends. The investigation in this matter is ongoing. We expect that a criminal complaint will be filed tomorrow. We expect a court appearance will be scheduled sometime on Thursday or Friday. I'd like to thank all the police agencies who have been involved in investigating this matter and who are continuing to investigate this matter. I also must state that any charges are merely accusations, and any person charged is presumed innocent until and unless proven guilty.
One thing I forgot to mention, after Marinette County put out an alert on Sunday night.
Yes.
Sunday night?
Sunday night.
Sunday night, a Wauwatosa officer who was just doing his job came upon our Mr. Kempf, and that's how we became in contact with him down in Wauwatosa, and it was actually very good work by that police officer in just picking a vehicle out in an area down in Wauwatosa and making contact with the individual. So that's really aided us in our investigation.
Do you know if he was headed to the Wauwatosa area, or was he perhaps on his way somewhere else?
Again, like I said, the interview was conducted, but it'll be contained in the criminal complaint, details of that.
Can I ask you if he was actually found on Sunday night, or was it early in the morning on Monday?
I believe it was 3:30 in the morning on Monday
It would have
morning.
been early Monday morning.
Yeah.
And was he cooperative, or did he?
As stated earlier, he was cooperative.
I think that those types of things will eventually come out in the criminal complaint. To speak to those types of things now is not real prudent to the investigation, and we just don't want to do anything right now with all the work we have yet to do until that gets prepared by making some kind of statement in that area.
Does that include looking at previous judicial history of Mr. Kempf and Ms. Waschbisch?
I think I'll defer to the DA on that.
You all know how to use CCAP and find its information, and you certainly may, but it's just not prudent for us to make any comments about that history at this time.
So he's in custody, but he hasn't been arrested yet?
Well, there's a fine line there. It's fair to say he's in custody and he's not getting out anytime soon.
Is he here in Marinette County? Is he still in Milwaukee County?
I'm not going to comment on that. He's in police custody at this time, and I would anticipate he will be in our facility here tomorrow. And I suspect that tomorrow we'll have, hopefully we'll have a criminal complaint filed. And I would suspect that he, in all likelihood, the following day, we'll have him in court for his first appearance. But at this point, there are still many questions to be answered, and there's a lot of investigation still to do. It's just, I think the public needs to understand that we feel that there's no immediate danger to them or any members of the public. We don't